Hey, teach your children about Canadian politics. It's pretty simple. Have a vote when it's supper time. Have a vote. What do you all want to eat? We got a choice between chicken and beef, and they all vote for chicken. And then you go make supper and you cook beef. They'll look at you and say, where's the chicken? And you will say, I don't care about you people. I'll do what I want. We go through the motions to kind of make you think that you have input, but you do not. You have no freedom. You will do as I say, you dumb little person. And that's what Canadian politics is all about. So now it's supper time. You can all be mad together, right? Right. We have a society in Canada that's unarmed and protected with nothing. There's no protection, right? But we have criminals that are protected by judges. They're liberal judges appointed by liberal politicians. What do you think about that? Canada. Alberta independence, is it a possibility? It's a concept. Is it real? Can it happen? It's all about Alberta freedom. It's a fascinating and compelling, exciting, historic, and doable thing, in my humble opinion. It truly is. As long as you have people driving the boat or the car or the train, if the right people are doing that and they can manage to hold all the personalities together, it can happen. It can happen because it makes sense. It's better for everybody. But there are pros and cons to independence. Of course, pros include freedom, free enterprise, capitalism with all of its rewards, and the socialist pig is dead. The cons? There are none. There are none. Hey, now let me tell you about America and separatism, independence, okay? And it was a different time. You know, a man has to be judged by the backdrop of his time. So look way back then, and you'll get the picture, okay? And it was 249 years ago. 56 men. 56 men. There was no air conditioning. It was hot. It was humid. There was no photocopiers. There was no computers. And so how did you pull all of this off? And you were breaking the law because it was treason. It was treason with what you were doing. Okay, but they gathered in Pennsylvania in the State House and they rebelled against the most powerful nation in the world. And that was Britain. Okay, they had the warships, they had the army, they were powerful, and they were committing treason. And they were hiding in a room, 56 men. And to get there and not get caught when at least a quarter of the population were loyalists, okay, to the king. So no sane person would ever believe that they could pull it off, let alone win, right? Pull it off, meaning even get to that stage of having a war. And now we live in a world where those 56 men created something that's very unique, and every country in the world has a bit of an overlap to that. So can Alberta become a separatist nation? Can they become independent? They can. The only issue will be to hold people together because there's so many different personalities and viewpoints. You need a strong leader. I don't know who that is, but Alberta needs to put together not 56 men, maybe 15 men and women, and put them together and make the message proper and right and deliver it. Run it like a business. You need business people. You need secretaries, waitresses, lawyers. You need a group of people. It's almost like a jury. Put them together, and will Alberta separate? I think so. I think it's time because Alberta's in a dysfunctional relationship. It truly is. And it has been for more than 100 years. I mean, you're with a spouse that steals your money and beats you up and calls you names. And you've been to counselors and you thought you might make the marriage work. And finally you stood back and said, you know what, I'm going to separate. And I ain't moving into the spare room. I'm leaving the house. And I'm going to actually file for a divorce. Hey, just saying. Now, lastly, in Canada, I just got an email this morning from the Conservative Party, federal party. Breaking news. The federal by-election Battle River Crowfoot has been called for August 18th. This is huge. When I raise my voice, it's because they're doing that. Here, it's all capital letters. This is huge. We must help Pierre win this seat and return to the House of Commons to challenge Mark Carney and the Liberals head on. Okay? But we need your help. Donate money, please. We need your help. Please rush into donation now. Pierre is the only leader who will put Canada first. He's the only one fighting for, and then there's a list, restore Canada's potential as the world's energy superpower, and on and on. Okay, some people agree with that. I do not. Pierre, you lost. Go away. You're the third one now, third leader of the Conservative Party. They don't pick good leaders because good people don't run, because the people who allow you to be nominated are socialists. And even though they're part of the Conservative Party, they're from the old party, Progressive Conservative, PC. That was the name. That's like saying, well, it's two different things. Progressive means left, conservative means right. That's like saying Virgin Hooker. And that's what they have there. Those are the people that say, Pierre, you can run. Pierre's not a socialist, maybe. But he doesn't have the flamboyance that well, you lost, go away. And what about this guy in Camrose, wherever he lives? people voted for you and you're stepping aside. I mean, we need a new leader in Canada, but I'm still of the other side. Alberta needs to be its own country. Just an opinion. And we're all entitled to one, by the way. Hey, y'all come back. See ya.